What's going on? Good morning. So, this is actually my third stream in about 24 hours. And I pretty much, so I'm at the end of the game of Cold Steel 3. And in this final dungeon called the Growl of Erebos, I decided to make the streams to all the final, to all the bosses in this dungeon, and in the lead up to my birthday. That's gonna be on Friday. Right now it's Wednesday, so I think I'm in the safe zone as far as you know what I mean, finishing this game, beating all the bosses, before Friday. But yeah, once again, what's going on, everyone? I know at the moment there still ain't anyone watching yet, but I definitely hope the stream picks up. So like I've shown in the last two streams, this is set on Nightmare, and I've been playing this since the very beginning, since the demo of the prologue. And yeah, I mean, if a person ever lowers it, they can't raise it back up, and therefore, the Nightmare Trophy is probably, one of the hardest ones. And I'm getting it on first run, so I might not get the plat on first run, because there might be several, that I might need to get on New Game Plus. But as a whole, I'm about to be around 90% at trophy completion. But yeah, basically, there is gonna be spoilers. This is the final boss, and while a lot of people might not know about the Trail series and Cold Steel, anyone that that plays it, there's gonna be ending spoilers. And this game is actually considered to have one of the most epic endings, like basically top 5 of all time, because this is the third game in this 4-part series, and in that ending there's supposedly a cliffhanger that's unlike any other ones. So yeah, we're gonna go through all that. So this stream is gonna probably be a bit longer than the one I did yesterday morning, the one that I did last night. So those were about an hour long. This one might go into the 2+ hour zone. Doesn't really matter though. Just want to stream this, and this game is fucking godlike. I ain't been hooked to a series, an actual serialized JRPG like this for probably about like 20 years, since the PS2 era, some shit like that, or almost 20 years, which is crazy. Not 20 years, but like, since like 05, 06, somewhere around there. So yeah, this is my party. I got Reen, level 70, Yuna, level 68, Kurt, 68, and Ryusei, 67. And all the other party members have the old class 7, like Elisa, Elliot, Laura, Machias, Emma, Eustace, Fee, Gaius, and Sarah. All of them are on the they're on the upper levels of this dungeon. Like, after the first 2 boss fights, each group of 3 stayed behind. In the first boss fight, second boss fight, and third one. The first one I didn't stream, but I streamed the second and third, basically. So now all I really have is Reen, new class 7's instructor of history, and Yuna, in gunner mode, Kurt, and Yusa. And I think, so this boss fight is actually 2 phases. The first fight is like a standard, boss battle. And then after that, it's pretty much a, it's a mecha fight with Valimar, with other mechas. So, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that there might be a chance that I'll be able to use, some of these class members as supports for, for Valimar and for their, mechas. But I'm not exactly sure. We'll see. So anyway, without further ado, let me just heal up. So I'm about to dive into the final boss fight, basically. And that's pretty much all the best equipment right here. Yeah, Reen actually has the best, like the best boots, extra, the best outfit. So, yeah, I think I've traded everything. I think I have everything that I need. Let me just double check. Yeah. Alright, let's do this thing. Alright, this is the final battle. Am I ready? Yep. Let's start.
Going out there, we may come face to face with death itself. But we need to bet everything on this chance. Class 7 Special Operations, move out! Yes!
Hey L, thanks for stopping by, and it actually looked like there's 4 people that came through. Yeah, thanks for thanks for being here. I definitely appreciate it. I think it's because I turned my my online status on that that blue circle thing. I think that's why it worked. Anyway, anyone that's here, thanks for being here. Much appreciated. So this is basically the end game of this game, and we're gonna see some spoilers and shit like that. But before all of that, there's gonna be 2 phases of this final boss fight. And oh, you hear me? No doubt, no doubt. All right.
There she is.
Oh, Nightmare. Yeah, good to have you, bro. Good to have you, bro. So this is actually the Nameless one. That's what the final boss is called. It's gonna be split into the first phase, which is like a standard fight, and then like the second part is gonna be a mecha fight. Thanks for coming through, guys.
What have you done?
Oh, don't worry, she's fine. For now. But putting that aside for the moment, you really should greet the hosts of this little event before me. It's only proper.
So you've arrived, Reinschwarzer. I see you've brought your students too. Uninvited guests though you may be, I welcome you all the same.
We don't need a welcome from the likes of you.
That's actually his pops. That's his real dad. And, yeah. The most crafty, competent, and, like, nut-ass villain, or anti-villain, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, in the series. All the shit that went down behind the scenes had him involved. Both on the surface as the Chancellor of Erebonia, and, you know, beneath the surface, having dealings with the Black Workshop, and putting a lot of things in motion over the last, like, 20 years, basically. So, alright.
And you, the other one up there. Professor Lumen, or should I say...
That's actually Elisa's dad. That's her pops. They thought he was a professor from a from some sort of university. He appeared earlier.
The chief of the gnomes and head of the Black Workshop.
Bingo. Yeah, he was right.
Black Alberic.
I suppose I should say it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm surprised you know that name, though. Did the Crimson Witch or the Grosritter tell you about me? Well, I'm glad I don't need to waste time explaining. I'm rather a busy man, you see.
I can't say I approve of his tone.
I'm going to ask you two things. First off, what exactly is the Great Twilight?
Alright, so we're about to find out what exactly the Great Twilight is, because shit is about to hit the fan like none other. Into major spoiler and cliffhanger territory. Alright, let's go. Let's get it.
And second, what do you plan to do with Altina?
Astute questions indeed. It's difficult to explain the Twilight in a succinct manner.
Oh, what's good, Bullet? What's going on, my man? It's been a minute. Thanks for coming through, man. Good to have you too. I'm actually surprised there's like, 4 people over here this early in the morning. But yeah, really glad y'all came through. Final boss fight.
But I suppose it can be described as something which will lift the curse that lingers over all of Erebonia. Or perhaps it would be more accurate to say, it completes it.
So that curse is the Great One.
It also seems to have some relation to Valimar.
You want to complete the curse? What is wrong with you?
After the Septarian of Flame, Arc Rouge, and the Septarian of Earth, Lost Zem, battled 1,200 years ago, The resulting Septarian of Steel was divided into 7 pieces by the Gnomes and the Hexen clan. Though this succeeded in diffusing its power, it did nothing to suppress its curse. It is due to this failure that the Dark Dragon, the War of the Lions, and the 100 Days' War all took place. Of course, the same goes for the Civil War and the Emperor being shot.
What? The Dark Dragon and what happened with Ash aside. Are you saying the curse had something to do with all those wars?
Don't you find it strange? No matter the reason, massacring your own people as an excuse to start a war is unheard of in modern times. The risk of being caught far outweighs any benefits of such a scheme. Normally, one's logic would put a stop to such. The masterminds of the Hummel incident were minor noble officers. As individuals, they weren't especially sinister or anything of the sort. Isn't that right, Your Excellency?
Correct. For better or worse, they were ordinary men. Though they were facing pressure from the 4 great houses and being goaded by Ouroboros, those were not the only causes. During the hearings afterward, they claimed, it was a moment of weakness, and they couldn't believe what they'd done.
No way.
Regarding myself and the Chancellor, tragedies like Hummel. At times, this nation will make the most tragically foolish decisions. The history of Erebonia is smeared with blood and alight with flames, more than any other country.
I see. So that's what happened.
Then, does that mean...
It was all because of the Great One's curse?
Oh, don't misunderstand. It was not the sole cause of those events. However, something plants a twisted black seed in people and society. I believe you've all seen the results of such a seed firsthand.
Could it be? Ash was implanted 14 years ago during the tragedy of Hummel?
Correct. I'd also like to make clear, we had no hand in that. Once afflicted, he was doomed to cause some manner of incident one day.
I actually wonder what he's talking about, because implanted, which means Ash had like that evil eye thing or whatever, but I still have no idea what it is.
In all likelihood, no one could have removed what was planted within him, not even the goddess herself.
Alright, so basically, if someone got implanted, like those nobles, like Ash, like any, any people that were bound to cause, some sort of, pretty much go postal. Something was, put into their psyche to do that at some point in the future. But it's not the Black Workshop. Or at least he says.
No.
Don't you find it ridiculous for us to continue to be at the mercy of such a thing? Don't you find it ridiculous for us to continue to be at the mercy of such a thing? That is why I sought to take this curse and use it for my own ends. The Great One is mighty, but as its physical form was divided, its ability to affect this world is limited. However, were it possible to reforge its scattered pieces into an even stronger being, I could use it to drown the world in conflict. The endless struggles leading humanity to ever greater heights.
Truly inspiring, Chancellor Osborne.
Yeah, that's some final boss type of straight vibes. Cedric's just chilling there like it's kind of funny. He idolizes
monster.
that guy. He idolizes Reen's dad, Osborne.
This is beyond absurd.
He idolizes that guy. He idolizes Reen's dad, Osborne.
Unbelievable.
This is beyond absurd.
And the Great Twilight is what will lead to all that? Then both Altina and that beast are the keys.
Indeed. That creature lying over there is the Black Holy Beast.
So, yeah, that's gonna be the last boss, and it's pretty much the it's the Holy Beast of the Septarian of Earth. And that's why they were wondering how could something like that actually be a like a holy beast. It actually looks like something that was like, that's evil. And apparently that thing had been chilling there for over 1,000 years and, being distorted to oblivion. And we're about to find out. We're about to see how this pans out.
Originally sent by Adios to watch over the Septarian of Earth. It was one of the two holy beasts who worked alongside the Gnomes and the Hexen clan to suppress the Great One. It was corrupted after taking a majority of the curse into itself 900 years ago. It then sealed itself and the sacred land away in the abyss. But by slaughtering it with the proper tool, the curse in it will be released. With the advent of the Twilight, the Great One can be made whole.
This shit is actually crazy. In order for the Great Twilight to happen, that thing needs to be killed by a certain weapon. And so that means that they factored Reen into their plans, and by actually defeating that thing, that's how you start the end game, the Great Twilight. Pretty much the end of the world. Goddamn. Mind blown.
The completion of that tool, the sword, was crucial to our plan.
So I assume that that sword would either be the Ashen Chevalier, that's Reen, or Valimar, very likely.
It required a being fully synchronized with a combat shell, one who is both human and weapon. It required a being fully synchronized with a combat shell, one who is both human and... The raw material from which a blade capable of slaying a holy beast can be forged. A blade to be wielded by a divine knight. That is the 74th and final model.
Never mind. So they're talking about using Altina as a sacrifice, and I guess making the blade for the Divine Knight, which Osborn is gonna get. I don't know. There's a lot of shit that's going on right now.
A being which can sublimate into the sword of the end in exchange for its own life.
No. Is that the reason Millium and Altina were created?
Yeah, guess so.
This is all just too crazy.
So much people that were allies that are actually part of this. Just fucking crazy. So that's why. So Altina's about to be used as that holy sword, but when the plot twist hits, it's gonna hit like none other. That's one thing I actually do know. There's Millium, the girl with the green hair, and there's Altina. Millium is part of the Iron Bloods. I fought against her in the last boss fight. So, alright, let's see what goes on. Yeah, like he said, this shit is pretty crazy. Like, just straight nuts.
Shut up! That can't be true!
How could you be part of this, Prince Cedric?
I knew their plan would be appalling, but this has surpassed even my expectations.
How do you justify all this? Don't you have a family you care about? How do you think your daughter would feel, knowing the awful things her father has done?
That was nothing more than a fleeting version of me. I am the chief of the gnomes and head of the Black Workshop.
So this guy is actually Elisa's dad, or at least, yeah, he gave birth to Elisa. He was a husband of Irina Rainford, but this dude has been basically, you know, an immortal dwarf, eternal dwarf that's been around for thousands of years, and that's what Reen was, you know, that's what he was referencing, like how Elisa would feel about what he's about to do, and zero fucks given.
I have abandoned my life as a human and taken on this mission in order to realize a grand wish. I am nothing more than a humble servant who does his master's will. To that end, I have assembled a host of different technologies for the sake of OZ's creation. I stole the process for creating homunculi from the alchemists of Crossbell. I provided the mages with the technology required for the Magic Knights during the Dark Ages. I distributed experimental weapons to high-ranking Jaegers to collect combat data. I joined Ouroboros' 13 factories to get closer to Epstein's top disciple. I even took advantage of the continent's leading manufacturer of heavy machinery, Reinford.
Oh, Father. My lady.
Yeah, that's actually nuts. So, while he was a human, and throughout the 1,000 years, he was going behind the scenes doing all this covert shit just to make this, this doomsday, just to set this doomsday plan into motion. And, yo, again, mind blown. Yeah, this is actually what's going on in the capital of Heimdall. All these fucks have have broken onto the surface. That's Aurelia, the Golden Rasha. That's General Bardius. They're fighting them off. The Golden Rasha, the Black Whirlwind.
Oh, there's no end to them.
Yeah, they'll probably keep coming back until the main show is over.
There you two are.
Oh shit. They actually got
I
Ash.
see your mission was a success.
I have no idea where he was, but I assumed that they put him in a jail cell somewhere in the dungeons.
That's...
The Crimson Wings. Will they make it in time, I wonder?
These two, Aurelia, who was an enemy in Cold Steel 2, like the enemy general, and she becomes the principal of the new Thor's Academy at Leaves. So she's one of my favorite newer characters. And Bardius Wallace, he's from Nord, and he was also basically on the opposing side in the Civil War. And like the shit that happens, like I actually fought against him. It was out of the single boss fights. It was optional. That shit was one of the hardest boss fights in the game against her and against him. To get every single point that I could possibly get. Both of them are like have some, like the way they're made, especially on Nightmare. They got some shit where, at those points in the game, you gotta have some nut ass, kind of strategy to cheese them out. Otherwise, you're gonna get killed. Against her, it took me about 10 tries. Against him, it took me about 15 tries. Yeah, they're optional, or they were optional. Anyways, so they got Ash, no doubt, and then Crimson Wings, that's Laura Zed, Victor Arcade, and Oliver, and alright, let's see what goes down.
No point in worrying. All we can do now is leave things to them. We have our own duty to fulfill. Now, To Heimdall Airport!
Yes, my lord!
Gileath Osborne. If that is truly your wish, and you intend to carry it out, I will put every ounce of my being towards stopping you!
He's about to try to kill his dad and the leader of the Black Workshop, but he won't even get the chance to fight against him until for a while.
No way we'll let you do something so terrible!
I shall stake my family's name on it.
We'll put this vile plan of yours in check.
Interesting.
You needn't bother with them, sir. The Vermilion Knight will soon be fully repaired. Once it's ready, I'll take care of things myself. For now, why don't we awaken the Holy Beast? Once it's ready, I'll take care of things myself. For now, I think it'll prove more than sufficient as an opening act.
This is true. Master, your thoughts?
Wow, so Allbirch is actually calling Osborne his master. If it wasn't for Allbirch, Osborne is only like 50-something years old. That guy is like 5,000 years old. If it wasn't for him, nothing that Osborne was doing right now could have been possible. That dude's calling him master. That's some cuckold shit. It's funny.
Do as you please.
Understood.
Damn it!
A tainted holy beast.
It's lost everything. Its original form. Even its name.
Class 7, prepare for battle! We need to keep it at bay until we have the chance to call in our trump card!
Yes, sir!
Class 7, prepare for battle! We need to keep it at bay until we have the chance to call in our trump card! Yes, sir!
Don't give up!
Thank you. It's my turn!
Alright.
Spirit unification! Let's go!
I don't know if I should use this. Yeah, I probably will. It'll give me insight for 2 turns and criticals for 10 turns. Yeah, that makes sense.
Gold dragon formation! I'm up!
My mind is clear. My blade empty.
Now! Ashen slash! Mortal leaves!
It's my turn!
Holy shit. They did nothing.
Arcus activate!
Behold, the dual blades of Vander. Now! I'll end it. Ha! Ragnar, strike!
I'll cast a spell on you. So pretty. Brilliant shot! I may have gone a little too far.
I'm up! Crimson Slash! It's down!
Keep it up!
All right!
Alright, I'm gonna scan it right now. Get that shit out of the way. You say, upon death, she's gonna revive on full health, full magic, and full CP. And I'm gonna have to use an item to revive Kurt. Good thing Reen and Yuna are up front. That way, the adamantium shield is gonna, it's not gonna hit them. Yeah, this thing looks fucking vicious. Savage as fuck. So, the Nameless one. The corrupted holy beast of earth. Its hundreds of evil eyes gleam with insanity, and its breath can end all life. Yeah, a pretty suitable final boss. Alright.
All right!
This is nothing.
Yeah! It's my turn! Get back! Now!
Yeah, I gotta build my my break points up ASAP.
This is no good. care for you.
Thanks.
There.
This is exactly what I need. An auto raging spell.
Very well.
Alright,
It's my turn. Arcus, activate!
I'll care for you.
Thanks!
It's my turn!
I'll care for you. It's my turn.
Time barrier! Break!
alright, that's basically like haste. There's some more haste.
Let's go! Yeah!
Why now?
It's my turn!
Once I go into Super Saiyan, it actually makes me a lot faster. So, I'm about to use Zerum on Yuna.
Yeah!
Thank you!
My mind is clear. My blade empty. Now! Ashen slash! Mortal leaves!
Damn, I gotta... Alright, shit. One sec, cures all ailments. Gotta use this on Yusei. And then, Excel Breaker.
Thanks for the help.
This is it!
Yeah, it actually feels it's really hard to, it's really hard to unbalance him. So, I'm not, you know, it's pretty hard to break him.
Yes.
20% HP. I guess I'll just use it on them.
Heal our wounds. Sephiral rain.
Thanks.
Thanks.
It's my turn.
And
Roar! Healing strike!
Oh,
It's
finally.
down!
I need those fucking blade points.
This is nothing.
Alright, I guess blade dance. It's good he's not dying. Blade dance into
This isn't good.
Yeah, I don't know if alright, he's almost at 200, so let's use
Behold,
Ragnar
the
Strike.
dual blades of Vander.
Good thing that he his status elements went away.
I'll end it.
It's actually crazy that I got the boss to half of his HP.
Strike!
You're all surprised.
Let's go. Crimson Slash!
Yes!
Thank you. Behold, the dual blades of Vander. Now! I'll end it. Ha! Ragnar, strike!
Here I go! Set! Striker! Arcus activate!
I'm going!
Arcus activate! I'm going!
Huh?
So he's pretty much using all of the highest level arts that there are in this game. Arts that I actually have, but
Why?
oh shit.
I'll care for you.
Thanks! I'm up! Ha!
Thank you! This is it! Ha! One more! I'll finish it! Excel Breaker!
Now Seraphic Ring, so this is gonna be, well, I think in this game it only goes for one turn, but it's pretty much a full like a full heal. Alright, the Chrono Burst should definitely help Yeah, I hope his CP goes up. Yeah.
Spirit unification! I'm up!
Damn.
I'll care for you.
Thanks!
My mind is clear. My blade empty.
Now!
That's actually his item that was used out once. So, damn, that boss is one attack. Kills people. Unless they got like toxic puppet or like the better items. Items that cause like revives and shit. Oh, this is enhanced mode. Son of a bitch. Ugh. Now I'm gonna need to break this son of a bitch.
Strike! Windblade formation!
My turn!
Yes!
I can still fight!
Alright, I guess I gotta use Spirit Incense.
Yeah!
I appreciate it.
Thanks for the help.
I'm up!
Get back!
Yes!
Can I charm him? No, 0 charm. At the very least, if I use this, then the unbalance.
Don't look at me like
High
that.
chance of unbalance, which I need right now. Damn, didn't do shit.
Nuh-uh. Are you okay?
Thanks! Very well. Huh. Thanks.
My mind is clear. My blade empty.
Now! Seventh flash! Shredded leaves!
All right.
Not on my watch!
Not today! Very well.
Eight's down.
Finally, I'm on balance.
Yes. Heal our wounds. Sephiral rain.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Not in my watch!
An opening. There.
It's mine!
Not today.
Nice.
Let's go.
Completely missed. So, alright, I guess. This attack.
My turn.
Yeah. It's my turn.
Adamantine shield on, damn. Can't use it on them. That means I gotta move her to between them somewhere around here to catch that shit.
Not in my watch!
Oh, nice. He actually missed. Oh. Alright.
There!
Thanks.
Thanks.
Let's go.
Ha! It's down!
Keep it up!
It's my turn.
Damn, that thing is standing on Reed. Wow.
Time barrier. Break!
Yes!
Alright, if I use Sledgehammer, nah. I'm gonna wait and try to unbalance him. Insight. I need this insight.
Yeah!
Very well.
Come on, unbalance, son of a bitch. Yes!
It's down.
It's mine.
Exactly what I fucking needed. An unbalance. Oh man, he's in ultimate enhanced mode. Son of a bitch. Oh. Now I can use Golden Dragon, giving everyone insight.
Roar!
And
Gold
then I
Dragon
could probably
formation!
use something that would speed up my party.
Yeah. There.
This is gonna cause critical on every hit.
I'm up.
Word. Alright. Spirit unification. Yeah, I'm gonna do 1 BP next turn, and
it's my turn.
I'm just gonna attack his ass.
Ha! It's down.
Keep it up!
Exactly what I needed.
I'm going! Ha!
Wow, it actually hit someone? That's so weird.
It's down.
It's mine.
Not today. It's my turn.
All right. Take this!
Yeah, it's not even unbalanced anymore. That's crazy.
An opening. It's down.
Alright, so that means that when this runs out,
My turn.
Let's use this.
My mind is clear.
50% more critical, so this is probably gonna do over 10k damage. He probably has about 50k damage left. Nah. He probably has more. I think he started with about 2 million HP or something like that. I'm about to check actually. Almost 10k.
My turn.
Oh, never mind. Alright, he started out with 380,000. So on normal, he starts out with 272,017. On nightmare mode, he starts out with 380,823. So that's over 100,000 more than on normal. Well, shit. Alright.
Yeah. There. Yuna.
I don't know if this is a smart choice to do this. If I break his ass, I mean, that's what I gotta do. I gotta break him.
Why? Are you okay?
Thanks.
Ow.
Behold, the dual blades of Vander. Now! I'll end it. Ha! Ragnar, strike! Let's go!
Wait, what the fuck? Yes, I really don't have. So what I'm gonna do on Mute City's Zero cast, I'm gonna cast the Seraphic Ring, but if I use this on Yuna, then I'll be able to use her S-Craft. But I can't even reach her. Damn. It's fucking whack. Alright, I'll just... Guess I'll do this for Kurt.
Ha! I appreciate it.
He's trying to divide the party, basically. Alright, yeah, this is exactly what I fucking needed.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Behold, the dual blades of Vander. Now! I'll end it. Ha! Ragnar, strike!
Damn, this is third enhanced form? What the fuck? It's just fucking crazy.
Ha! It's my turn.
Let's go!
Need to fucking break his ass. Oh.
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer!
It's my turn! My mind is clear. My blade empty. Now! Seventh flash! Shredded leads!
It should do a lot of break damage. Wow, that wasn't even that much.
Not today!
Are you okay?
Thanks!
Yeah, that's actually really nice that I get auto fillers. Come on. Fucking dude.
Not today!
Are you okay?
Thanks! I'm up!
Alright, I'm gonna actually use 2 items. One that's gonna get my BP up to 5. The other one that's gonna heal the entire party. So, alright, let's start with Spirit Incense.
Ha! I appreciate it.
Thanks for the help.
Very well. I'm up.
Now I'm gonna use I'll use this.
Yeah.
That way I'll be able to activate Golden Dragon and then every hit's gonna be on balance.
Thanks for the help.
Don't give up!
Thank you. Not today! My mind is clear. My blade empty. Now! Seventh flash! Shredded leads!
I'll cast a spell on you. So pretty. Brilliant shot! I may have gone a little too far.
Wow, that actually did a lot of damage. Alright, he's at enhanced state. Thank the fucking Lord. That's so much damage in that shit.
There!
It's mine! It's my turn!
Can't even see who I'm casting anything on.
Arcus activate!
Let's go!
I gotta basically use, this.
Annihilation!
My turn.
There!
It's mine!
Behold, the dual blades of Vander. Now!
Oh, and also I have insight, so I'm actually pretty damn close to finishing phase 1. Pretty damn close. Is that it? Yo, yes! Fucking did it. That was actually... Alright, that wasn't like super damn hard, but I'd probably put his, like, as far as how hard he was, probably in like 4th or 5th place overall. Because some of those, like, you know, when I was just using Reen, like, Aurelia or, General, Bardius Wallace, like, they were so damn hard, because at those points in the game, they were just like, their stats were so much higher than mine. I had to figure out, like, cheese strategies to cheese them out, you know, to actually win. Yeah, this boss is like that dragon that I fought, that shit took a minute. That shit, like, I actually fought that thing for like an hour and a half. This thing probably took me about, I don't know, 40 minutes. But again, I'm sort of over leveled. My characters are, you know, I got Rena 70, the other ones are close, so, alright.
It's fully awakened
anyway,
now.
So, that was the first phase, so now that it's fully awakened, I'm gonna have to use Valimar and the other mechas, the other soldats.
Now is when the true battle begins.
Right,
now's
our
chance. Battle begins. Alright.
Heed my call! Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
Please! Bring our machines with you too!
Acknowledged.
That was actually really good strategy advice that Yuna just called out. And if Valimar transports the other, well, I guess 3 soldats, then that would be a mess. Valimar can teleport through the spirit veins, so he can pretty much transport humans with him, and I'm guessing now he's strong enough to transport, you know, mechas with him. Mechas that normally can't fly, because they're, you know, they're regular soldats.
You guys too.
They're not,
Be careful, Muse!
So
they're not divine like
card. I'll put my trust in you to administer justice.
Hey now, I'm supposed to be the fool here. They're just going to end up crashing right into the barrier.
Nope, they're not. They're not going to crash to the barrier because the barrier is going to get partitioned.
We're putting everything on the line.
Spirit path open.
Say what?
That's cheating!
Well, honestly, regardless of what they do, this Twilight is gonna happen. It's an inevitable prophecy. And that's exactly why Cold Steel 4 is the end game. Because you're in the doomsday
You can do this.
you know, scenario where the world's about to end.
You must win!
Win to protect them.
Gaius the 8th, Dominion, that's Elisa, Fee, Sarah,
You guys got this!
and
Give him hell!
give him hell. My mechas, my soldats are actually,
without a
they're
doubt,
pretty good as far as equipment.
May you be
and everything.
victorious!
Go get him, guys!
can feel everyone. Even Allie.
Oh shit. Valimar got so strong
It
that
seems we're linked with
his
everyone
mana
here.
is radiated
Not just here.
across all of Class 7.
It's faint, but
Oh shit. And we're about to get
You're
Ashen.
right. I can feel Ashen. We must be connected through the spirit veins.
It's my standard team. It's Yuna, Ashen, Reed. I'm not sure if I'll be able to use it. Yeah, probably not. Probably not.
huh?
Well, well.
Oh, worthless.
Now then, we will see how they fare.
Oh shit. Alright. So I can actually set. Alright. So as far as this, alright, this is basically a water attack and then a strength buff. Let me check. There's some of these I've never linked with. Alright, I guess what I'm gonna do is Crescent Shell. Alright, now I gotta figure out who to give to Muse. Defense and I don't even know. And alright, I guess I'm gonna keep them like this. It's either Fee or Altina. Well shit. Trying to figure out who to use, who to match. Thundering Roar, Lord Flare. Yeah, not even sure. I guess if I use Gaius, it'll probably be he's pretty strong in this game, so Let's keep these teams. Now, orb equipment. Yeah, it looks pretty good, I think.
It's my turn!
Oh, he's on magic right away. I'm gonna have to cancel that shit out. Alright. Just a moment. I gotta figure out what to do. Idle. Attack. So, I gotta... This should be the one. This should be it.
Now! An opening!
All right!
Can't do anything. This thing is so big, it doesn't even fit on the screen.
Very well. Yeah. It's down. It's mine.
Yeah, do some sort of magic attack that's gonna do a lot of damage. There's no way that I can cancel it. Unfortunately, I actually didn't do that.
My turn.
Didn't do that much. Radiant wings. Yeah. This is where it's at. CP plus 40 and strength up. Yeah. This looks right. But I'm not even gonna use anything that's CP because alright, he is in idle stance right now, so let's go for, I think it's his legs.
Shit! It's down! An opening!
All right! Our chance! It's mine!
I'm gonna save the crafts for pretty much for like, you know, when he's doing the magic, to cancel that shit out. Now I'm about to use it too. Alright. Night.
At once. Leave it to me.
These animations are so damn godlike. I love them. This is one of my favorite parts in out of the you know, mecha fights. When I hit the 5 DP unites, it looks so damn godlike, and they're unique for each character's animation. That did a lot for his break. Damn. How did he just skip a turn? What the fuck?
Power diminishing. Use of spirit charge
He's idle
advised.
again.
Sit! Now! An opening!
Power diminishing. Use of spirit charge advised.
Yeah. Good that I picked the reset for you know, for healing and
My
shit
turn.
like that. I'm gonna get the BP back up.
Yeah. There. It's mine.
It's my turn! Ah! Wide open! It's mine!
I just hope I break him ASAP.
Something approaches. Reed, be wary.
There! Yeah! Sit!
Let's go.
There! It's down. It's mine.
Power diminishing. Use of spirit charge advised.
Spirit!
My turn. Spirit!
It's my turn.
Alright, now it's on glowing horns. So let's attack him right here. Actually, alright, I'm gonna use Spirit, and then I'm gonna use
All right!
I'm gonna use an impede craft. So yeah.
Take this!
My turn.
There! It's mine!
I'll handle this.
Alright, I'm gonna need to use impede on the next thing. Next zone.
Yeah.
This after this. Alright, this is probably gonna break him actually. Knight. He's broken, so
I got it. Leave it to me.
he's gonna recover pretty soon. But his health is down to like 1/5 now, so should be good. Should be good.
Get back.
Nah, he's like down to 1/3 HP at the moment. Well, shit. Alright. Just use standard attack, I guess.
Yeah. There. It's mine.
My turn.
Now, as far as item, now what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna use EX Arts, Blessed Arrow. This will recover everyone a little bit. Then I'm gonna raise my brave points and do another.
It's my turn.
All right, so he's in attack, so.
It's my turn! Take this! Our chance! It's mine!
Let's go! Huh.
Alright, so that means that after the next attack, I'm gonna do Unite. And that will be on Rune, who has the strongest. Alright, that's actually pretty fucking sick. I'm just gonna use Helix, hopefully it'll break him. I mean, unbalance him.
Helix strike!
Wow, that did a lot of damage.
There! At once! Leave it to me!
I got it!
There! Get back! Mistral Blade!
I wanted to get Rune's final animation. That shit was godlike. It's like comets are falling from the sky and shit.
My turn. Ha!
All right.
It's hard to tell. Facing right, so he has some sort of magic attack prepped. I can't tell if he's facing right or yeah. I think he is.
Yeah.
Oh shit! That didn't unbalance him. Damn, you son of a bitch. At least it'll impede him. You know, probably unbalance him.
There.
All right, cool.
It's mine.
I'll handle this.
I gotta use charge.
Take this!
Yeah, and that thing's gonna hit. It's gonna do a lot of damage, I think. Actually, not as much as I thought.
It's my turn!
Alright, so horns are glowing. So, whatever, I'll do a delay. First I need this.
Thanks! I'm up! There! Yeah! Sit!
It's my turn!
God damn. Gotta use this.
Take this! Our chance! It's mine!
Power diminishing. Use of spirit charge advised.
Spirit! It's my turn!
Wait, what? I don't understand why that didn't, why didn't it take me into the, why didn't it unbalancing? Doesn't make sense. Son of a bitch.
Here you go.
Charge.
It's my turn. Take this.
Let's go.
There we go.
Leave it to me.
So that symbol meant that no matter what I would have pressed, it would have done the final unite animation. It's a shame that I wasn't able to actually finish it with Reed. But yeah, it looks like that's it. Looks like I actually got him first try, and I definitely want to see what's about to go down. So there we go. Just cracked and gave him the belt, and about to see what happens. Now we're about to go right into the ending. So if anyone really wants to avoid spoilers,
we should make sure we don't kill it, right?
Just a warning, spoiler
We won't
warning.
have to worry about that. It can't be killed with normal weapons. We've tired it out, though. Let's capture what we have.
So I did all that shit for nothing. Wow. Yeah, it looks like it's one of them bosses that, you know, wasn't meant to be killed. So obviously regular soul bots would get destroyed, demolished. I'm surprised they're laying down. That thing is like, you know, wow, what the fuck?
What's it doing to the Tachi?
Is it trying to eat it?
I told you, didn't I? Not even a weapon forged with Zemurian ore will work against one of Aidios' holy beasts. The only thing that could possibly have an effect is a blade forged from a soul, the Sword of the End. Now, let us... What is it, Georg? What? All right. Send the footage over.
Everybody, look!
The Crimson Wings.
I knew there was no chance of Shara making it here, but... I'd hoped to at least meet up with Mueller before heading in.
I might be a little
That's
late,
Kurt's
but I will
older
be
brother.
there. Until then, don't push yourself too hard, Olivier.
Well, there's nothing we really could have done about it. His hands were pretty full. But dang, that's quite the sight. Especially considering it popped up out of nowhere.
We shall infiltrate as soon as we land. Though it would appear there's something we need to see to before then.
Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah, in Cold Steel 2, Towa was the pilot of that airship. Count Arcade gave Towa the made her the captain back during the Civil War, which took place a year and a half, before this game. But yeah, this happened before that final fight, that I just went through. Let's see what happened.
They made it!
Oh, Olivier!
This is the Courageous. All members of Ouroboros and all Jaeger Corps, cease fire immediately. I repeat.
The Radiant Blade Master is here.
Got that Zero Artisan guy's with him.
Well, Georg, whatever shall we do about this?
Father!
The cavalry's finally here.
Thank goodness.
Might even be a bit too much for Zeno and Leo.
That's the Lance Maiden. That was the Jaeger King. Everyone bowing down to the Radiant Blade Master. As they should.
Well, shall I?
What are you doing? Stop!
What's that device?
What are you doing? Stop! What's that device?
Damn, that shit was actually rigged with I'm guessing a bunch of C4 explosives.
This is... I underestimated them. Shara, I'm sorry. Sorry, looks like I messed up.
Goddess, please protect my daughter.
God bless them. Pour out 3 shots for Victor Arcade, Prince Oliver, and Tobal. Pull up. R.I.P.
No.
This isn't happening.
What have they...
Did they really have to take it that far?
Did you do that, George?
Now do you believe me? I'll say it again. Angie is dead. Now do you believe me? I'll say it again. Angie is dead.
Oliver! Your Highness! Rean, what's going on? Oliver! Your Highness!
Hey, Dios.
Rean, what's going on?
Chairman Irina. When did you realize he was still alive?
From the beginning.
So, alright, her husband, Elisa's father, was actually Professor Schmidt's first disciple when he was acting as a human. So he married Irina, he had a daughter with her, and he was also the Professor Schmidt's first disciple. And then he quote-unquote died. And Irina is saying that she realized that he wasn't dead. And I'm guessing she guessed that he wasn't human from the start. That's some galaxy brain shit. Straight up.
I knew there was some secret he'd been keeping from the start.
So she knew there was some kind of secret, but she didn't know what it was, so when he died, she knew he wasn't dead. But that, that definitely changed her.
But it's only now that I've been able to grasp the whole picture.
Like, a lot. Her dad being killed when she was like, when she was still a little girl.
Sir High Arms.
This barrier will hold for a while without me. May I leave things here to you for the time being?
This barrier will hold for a while without me. May I leave things here to you for the time being?
Certainly. But where are you headed?
I need to go take care of something for a patron of mine.
Hurry! It'll be taking off soon! Yes, Commander! Hurry! It'll be taking off soon! Yes, Commander!
Ah, you made it, Miss Witch.
Damn, that's her patron? Aurelia actually knew Vita? I had no clue. Wow.
Everything has gone exactly as Lady Mildine predicted.
Oh shit, so Lady Mildine, Duchess Mildine Cayenne, aka Muse. Wow. Damn. She actually had such a deep ass plan as far as a contingency plan. She's only like 16, 17 years old. Yeah, this game is so fucking deep.
Just as she predicted how the noble armies would agree to the Northern War. And your appointment to the branch campus. That uncle of hers can't hold a candle to someone with such a sharp mind.
Muse is, without a doubt, the smartest, like, genius level. Out of the new Class 7. Maybe out of the entire, Thor's students. Being a Duchess in disguise, and very likely in the top 5 most competent players in this game. You know what I mean? Like, yo, her plan. So she was actually behind, like, things that were going down during, you know, in between Cold Steel 2 and 3. Shit. Alright. Let's see what other plot twists and other reveals they got for us. So far, I mean, this already got my mind blown. But there's probably gonna be a lot more. That uncle of hers is Duke Cayenne. He's pretty much the, like, you know, he's pretty much the villain that was, you know, that started the Civil War in favor of the nobles. At the very end of Cold Steel 1, he was, you know, he was a major villain in Cold Steel 2, and then when he was taken down, he was locked up, and after, you know, after his court trial, now he's locked away for life, and, you know, that's how Muse inherited, you know, the Duchess seat after he was in prison. Anyways.
Now that the prince is gone, hers is the only hand left in the game.
Prince is gone. Alright, so she's talking about Oliver. The person that set up Class 7. The person that made Class 7. After, you know, after traveling in Liberl, after being in the Trails in the Sky, his idea was to make Class 7 modeled after, you know, a bracer guild. That's exactly what he did. And then that whole thing, you know, after Cold Steel 1 and 2, Reed became an instructor, and then a new Class 7 was founded. And now we got this. Pretty fucking crazy though. Like Laura's dad, Victor Arcade, Oliver and Toval just got murked.
The Prince, the Radiant Blade Master, that blonde bracer. We lost some exceptional people.
Indeed. Farewell, Master.
Yeah, and Victor Arcade, the Radiant Blade Master, is actually Aurelia's, that's her sensei. So.
However, our little mistress is still in a rather dangerous spot. Shouldn't you go and rescue her?
I was told it wasn't necessary. She said she wanted to see how this game plays out with her own eyes.
The Pantagruel has completed launch preparations. It's time.
Very well.
Yes, let us be off.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm just drinking a little bit of coffee, finishing up my cup. So we're about to get into part 2, into the lead up to the end game, which is Cold Steel 4. Let's see what happens.
Father.
Yeah, this is definitely fucked, especially for Laura. I feel bad.
Laura!
Stay strong. What a waste. Would have liked to fight him again.
May their souls find their way to Adios.
Your Excellency and Your Highness, was this truly all right with the two of you?
Yes.
He's actually talking on behalf of Emperor Eugen.
Farewell, Olivert.
Blown to hell without so much as a word.
Some of the most, you know, like top betrayal type shit I've ever seen in the game story. Damn.
I'd get it if this was a Jaeger on Jaeger fight, but...
So all the, you know, all the bad guys are pretty much looking at it and giving their condolences and saying that, you know, it ain't right. But Osborn and Alberich, you know, zero fucks given.
I can't believe it. Elisa. Laura.
This is bad.
Rean, get back! Instructor Rean!
Don't worry about...
It would seem my turn has come.
Damn.
Sorry, Black Rabbit. But this is the only way.
What are you doing? No!
I will make it as quick as I can.
Must. I must protect. I must. Rean, Yuna, Kurt, Muse, Ash, William, everyone.
Allie, you...
How can you treat her like some manufactured tool? Look at her! Right now, she's far more human than you are!
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't expect
facts.
she'd develop emotion to
More
such a
human
degree.
than the Iron Blood.
Come, Clown Soleus!
Just smacked him right in the face. Yeah, that
No,
pin
that
is
barrier
strong.
won't... It's not strong enough!
Altina! Run! Milliam!
Milliam, no!
You fool! What are you doing?
Damn it.
Oh.
Well, why? This is my role. I'm the one who's supposed to become the sword. I'm the one who can protect everyone. Nah, you just leave that to your big sis, okay? We've got the same specs. I can fill that role too. Actually, no. I don't care about that. Rean, Eustace, Elisa, Fee, Laura, Emma, Machias, Elliot, Gaius, Sarah. You too, Tilly. I'm gonna protect everyone!
Milliam! No! No!
Damn.
Milliam!
Milliam got killed instead of Altina. She was protecting her younger sister.
Right?
The Originator Zero Sword.
Alright, it looks like we lost it, and they used him as their tool.
The Divine Knight
And
changed
Valimar
with him?
transformed.
What is that?
The second form.
The fuck?
He's been consumed.
Damn, he got so much stronger after that. This is actually truly evil Rean. So I gotta attack his ass. I'm guessing. He's basically weak, so I don't really know where to attack him. This is truly berserk Reen. I just keep getting infinite turns. Pretty crazy. It's actually Valimar partially corrupted. I'm guessing. There is no S-craft for this, but
Stop! Please!
Reen! Come to your senses!
Snap out of it, Reen!
Why is this happening?
Instructor Reen!
Leave him for now!
that was the last piece into activating the Great Twilight. Basically, the catalyst, that would start, the end of the world, the Doomsday Prophecy, I assume. And the Great Twilight is actually spreading all across Erebonia. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to change things, but it looks like that black miasma is spreading everywhere. And run into Crossbell. into the Lamar province, into the Cayenne Dukedom. So it's literally spreading throughout the entire western half of Zemuria, or at least that's what it looks like. And Ordis, which is in there. And this is Raquel. This is where Ash grew up. The city of hoes, casinos, and the nightlife. So it looks like the Twilight is making people like that stuff that they talked about. How like Ash was implanted with that thing that looks like an eye. It looks like those plants are. They may do the same thing. An actual doomsday start. The beginning of the end. The Great Twilight.
They vanished? What's going on?
Hey, did anyone else feel something weird?
Yeah, like some black wave washed over us. Are we saved?
Thank goodness.
But still... Damn it! Why is this happening to us?
The Emperor has fallen, and now even the courageous!
Who's doing all this to us?
However, this incident demonstrates without a shadow of a doubt the identity of the foreign power that orchestrated this tragedy.
It was a handgun manufactured in the Republic of Calvard. It was a Verne Company make. Further, it has come to light that in the past few days, nearly 100 Calvardian spies had
So all the citizens are gonna assume that it's Calvard that's doing this.
The message they have sent us is clear. This is no less than a declaration of war. We can no
That's precisely how
ignore the
Osborn
threat
worked
at
with
our
Alvarez
eastern
to
borders.
start the Twilight,
The Republic
which would
of
make
Calvard.
it look like Calvard, and start the end of the world.
This is Calvard's fault!
Yeah, that's what I thought.
They're the ones doing all this.
Why would they do this to us?
We need to end them before they kill us all! We can't let them sully the pride of Erebonia!
Why would they do this?
Why? What's wrong with them?
General, what's going on? I have no clue, but... General, what's going on? I have no
clue. Alright, now this is probably the third phase of the end of this game. Once again, This is gonna end on a cliffhanger more epic than any cliffhanger, at least from what I heard. Like, pretty likely in most game series in the last 30 years. One of the biggest cliffhangers ever between the end of a serialized, you know, one part and the next part. So, alright, let's go into part 3 of the ending, of Cold Steel 3's ending.
What just happened?
Randy, who was that?
Yeah, something must have gone wrong.
Agate.
Don't worry. No matter what happens, I'll protect you.
So it started. Which means Crow is... No turning back now.
Indeed. This is what we've been working towards. However...
What in the world have we been working toward?
That's the moment where Duvali realizes she's been on the wrong side of the conflict from the jump.
I don't know. However...
Is this the wish our Lord has been waiting so long for?
Well, of course. This is the Great Twilight, meaning you were working toward the end of the world.
They didn't even realize that they were working towards the apocalypse.
This is the successful execution of the Phantasmal Blaze Plan.
The worst case scenario has been realized. What will you do from here?
This situation no longer involves just Erebonia. We must move carefully, or the entire world will meet its end.
Damn, he's still hacking and slashing that Dark Holy Beast. So Reen's been possessed.
Instructor! Please, listen!
So that's...
We got Altina back!
You know, he
so
can't
please.
do anything. He lost his conscience. So that's exactly why
Holy
they're gonna
Beast.
take him and lock him in the deepest dungeon that there is. This is basically how they want to take off Reen, one of the most instrumental players, active players in the game. And that's Tainted Valimar. So I'm guessing Cedric is about to use his curse, Divine Knight, because that Valimar is pretty much what you know, what happens when a Divine Knight starts getting cursed. Crow snap back.
Damn it. Why'd I have to remember now of all times? The 7 Divine Knights. What a pain in my ass.
Crow?
You remember.
Alright, my boy Crow's back.
Guess I'll jump in too.
Crow was one of my main party members in Cold Steel 1. I actually can't wait to use him in Cold Steel 4.
This outcome was inevitable.
Heed my call!
So
Ordain!
Crow, Rudger, and the Steel Maiden are all using their divine knights to stop corrupted Valimar, I'm guessing.
To me, Argreon!
As far as Cedric, he just got his divine knight. So Cedric's divine knight was corrupted about, I think it was either 500 or 1,000 years back. But Valimar's on a whole new level of corruption. They gotta hold him back and they gotta do something. That's the Azure Knight. That's Crow's.
Hey,
Crow
get a
is
hold of
the
yourself!
Azure Awakener. That's
Keep him
Rudger.
there. Got it?
That's his divine knight. And she gripped the sword. And this is epic.
You have a ways yet to go.
An impressive scene. I think I'll join them. Awaken, Testa-Rossa!
The Vermilion Apocalypse, Testa-Rossa. But I guess after that, he's no longer cursed.
This feeling. Yes, this is it. The power I felt back then is finally mine!
Your Highness.
It's impressive for sure. Not really my type, though.
Fool. This won't help Million rest in peace. Heed your master. Ishmelga!
Oh, damn. Alright, so the 6th Divine Knight is about to make his appearance.
The Ebon Knight.
Huh. It's about damn time.
So that's your guy's master, huh?
Yes. That's correct.
Guess there is something out there that can utterly overpower me.
Now 6 are assembled. As for the final one...
Yeah, that was a very context clue type of remark. So, if anyone doesn't know who the 7th one is, now you know. He's actually rabid as fuck. And I'm guessing this is gonna get his consciousness back and then get him branded as a madman. And then get him imprisoned. And after seeing all that shit, he probably won't be able to be at ease. So, he's gonna be suffering.
Have I?
He probably thinks he killed Million.
Now, Reed, let us begin. Together we shall write the end to this wretched fairy tale. In ink, black as despair. Together we shall write the end to this wretched fairy tale. In ink, black
Yo, Nog. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I finished the boss, all 3 phases of first try. Just saw all the end scenes. No, I mean, like, yeah, the cutscenes. This is actually the ending. There's probably gonna be more after this rolls. So I'm sure there's gonna be more. It's all good. It's all good. It's kind of early. Kind of early right now. Still, you were probably busy. My plan was to actually finish this up before Friday, like, you know, before my birthday or whatever. And yeah, I got to, you know, I ended it at about, I think I have about 550 hours on this game in total, because I left it on a lot, and like the time rolled, and I'm at like 85% trophy completion. Just gotta roll through these credits to see the you know, the final scenes. This is exactly why everyone in the West who hasn't gotten Cold Steel 4 yet wants a goddamn Cold Steel 4 localization. On some real shit. Who wants to wait for like 2 years? Falcom, hire Exceed and get this shit, you know, get this shit localized. It's gonna sell. And hopefully Trails gets to the point where it's like Persona, Final Fantasy of this era, and JRPGs come back, because that's the best genre there is. After all this stuff, so that first that black mecha, that's Ishmelga. So that's the divine that's the divine knight of Gilead Osborne. All black with glowing red eyes. And then pretty much showed 6 out of the 7 Deus-Excellion. Deus-Excellion is the collection of all 7 divine knights that are formed from the like the, you know, that backstory from 1200 years ago. And Cold Steel 4 is gonna be how Class 7 all their allies. For fuck's sake, there's 39 tops playable characters. This game had like, I think probably 18 or 19 or tops. That is almost 40. And the new Trails game that's coming out, the Hajimari Trails game, that's gonna probably have like 60 characters. But honestly, after this trailer, they're gonna show something that's very cliffhangery and pretty much a conclusion of what happens after Reen gets you know, subdued. Pretty much how Reen gets put in cuffs, gets locked up in the deepest dungeon that there is, and you know, how the start of the apocalypse, you know, happens. Yeah, and that's the credits rolled, so it's about to show something. How the start of the apocalypse, you know, happens. Yeah, that's the credits rolled, so it's about to show something. Beginning of the flames and beginning of the end. there it is. That's a wrap. There it is. That's a wrap. So yeah, anyways, everyone that came through, I want to say big thanks for stopping by and, you know, watching the final boss fight. And finally finished this game. And now I'm going to be looking at what Falcom's gonna, or at least not Falcom, but Nisa are gonna reveal at PAX East. That's gonna be at the end of February, early March. And hopefully, I mean, I can only hold hope that they'll announce Cold Steel 4 for a fall 2020 release. But anyone that hasn't played this series, I would really recommend grabbing Trails of Cold Steel 1 and playing it. Especially people who like, you know, Japanese RPGs, Final Fantasy, Legend of Dragoon, Lunar, Wild Arms, Xenogears, Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, Xenosaga. You know, the list goes on and on and on. But this series, it's definitely one of the best out of all the JRPGs. And we're not talking about, you know, 98. This is 2020. And it's, you know, it's here. It's on PS4. So, you know, I would highly recommend y'all pick up Trails of Cold Steel 1 and play it. And then get into it and help the fandom grow. Help Falcom grow this series. Trails, you know, Trails in the Sky, Trails in Crossbell, Trails of Cold Steel, Ease, whatever. The company is godlike. You know, they care about their fans. They care about nice localizations. And their story writing is as good as, if not better than, Lord of the Rings, The Witcher, The Game of Thrones, The Song of Ice and Fire. The list goes on. But, yeah, I can't urge y'all enough. I would really recommend, you know, people, you know, playing this, getting into this. Once again, thanks everyone for, you know, for being here. Anyone that was here out of the 5 or, you know, or more people. Thanks. I appreciate it. And, I'm probably going to cut this out right now. But, this isn't my last, stream. Street Fighter V CE is coming out next Friday. So we're going to have an all Seth lounge. If anyone's interested, you know what I mean, just holla at me. Because I'm definitely going to be streaming that. And I think the next game that I'll be playing is Tokyo Xanadu. And very likely Crossbell Zero on PC. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this out. So everyone have a blessed day, and you know, have a good one. Peace out. 1.